Now we'll try to find out the derivative of tan x and cotx using first principles. So fx is equal to tan x. You need to find out f dash x, which is given by limit of h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus fx by h. So what you will write this as limit of h tends to 0. In place of x plus h, you can write tan of x plus h minus fx is just tan x divided by h. So tan of x plus h could be written as sine of x plus h divided by cos of x plus h minus sine x divided by cos x, okay, into 1 upon h, and this is limit of h tends to 0. So simplifying this, what you'll be getting is cos of x plus h into cos x. You'll have sine of x plus h sine x into this, all this into 1 upon h. Limit of h tends to 0. Now this is the formula, as you could see, this is the formula for sine of a minus b, which is sine of a minus b, sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. That is what the formula is. So here a is supposedly x plus h is a and x is b. So you can write this as x plus h minus x, okay, divided by cos of x plus h into cos x into 1 upon h. There is a limit which is still flowing. Here x and x will get cancelled out, and what you will have eventually is limit of h tends to 0, 1 upon cos x into cos of x plus h into limit of h tends to 0, sine of h by h. So this limit of h tends to 0 sine h by h is just 1, okay, and here you have wherever h is, you'll put it equal to 0. So this will become what? 1 upon cos x into cos x, okay. So that would become 1 upon cos square x, and that would become secant square x into 1. So f dash x is basically secant square x, okay. Likewise, let us try to see when fx is equal to cotx, okay. So this is exactly opposite of what we did in fx equals to tan x. So we'll just write what is f of x plus h cot of x plus h, fx is cot of x, f of x plus h minus fx is cot of x plus h minus cot of x, which is cos of x plus h upon sine of x plus h minus cos of x upon sine of x, which will be, we just take this thing here, we just put it more properly for you like this. You have sine of x sine of x plus h as an LCM. So sine of x plus h, you'll have cos of x plus h sine of x, okay, and you will have minus cos of x plus h, sorry, cos of x into sine of x plus h. So this is also your sine of a minus b formula, which is sine of x minus x minus h divided by sine of x into sine of x plus h. So this will get cancelled out and you will have sine of minus h is nothing but minus sine h upon sine of x into sine of x plus h. This is nothing but f of x plus h minus f of x. Okay, this is this formula. Okay, so this is limit of h tends to 0. Okay, and this you have seen here, minus sine h upon sine of x, sine of h upon sine of x into sine of x plus h into h. So you can write this as limit of h tends to 0 minus sine of h by h into limit of h tends to 0 1 upon sine of x into sine of x plus h. So sin h by h will be equal to 1, and with this minus it will become minus 1, and wherever h is, you'll just put it equal to 0. So it is 1 upon sin x into sin x, which will be 1 upon sine square x, which will be cosecant square x. So when fx is equal to cotx, f dash x is equal to minus cosecant square x.